Today we're going to look at some more constructions, and the first construction we're going to look at today is constructing a line parallel to a given line. And the very first thing that you'll need to do is, look, you've got a given line here. I need to pick a point somewhere out here in space that my line is going to go through. Alright, so we're going to say it's going to go through that line right there. Clean it up a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, going to go through that line. Next thing you want to do is draw a transversal. It's going to turn out to be a transversal, but you want a line that goes through the given line and the point we've created. The next step is to put your hard point here, where at the intersection we've just created. Put your hard point right there, and draw the arc that crosses through both parts, both rays of this angle. And then with that same exact measurement, you're going to come up here, put the hard point here, and draw that same arc going through the one ray that we have. Right. That's why it's kind of important for this line to extend all the way through. Let's see if I can clean that up just a little bit, make it go a little bit further. There you go. And so now, with our compass, right, we can measure the size of this line. I'm going to put my hard point right here. I'm going to open up the compass until it measures, and I can make this arc right here that goes through that second point. Essentially, I'm measuring the distance between this point and this point. And then with that same measurement, you're going to put your hard point there, and you're going to make a similar arc that goes right here. And now you can draw the line that's parallel to the given line. It's going to be going through this point here and the new point we've just created. And so I can draw the parallel line. It should look something like this. Of course, yours will look much better because you'll be using a straight edge and an actual compass. The next construction is to copy a segment. I want to make a segment that is equal in length to this given segment I've created here. To start this off, I'm going to have to draw a segment longer than the one I've been given and pick an endpoint somewhere on that line. So this endpoint that I've made right here is going to match up with this endpoint right here. And now I need to measure the length of this line. So I will take the hard point of my compass and put it on one end, and then I'm going to take my compass and open it up till I can make this mark right here. That is the length from this point right here to the end point of the segment over here. And with that same measurement now, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to make an arc. And this arc is similar to the arc above it, this arc here, and this segment right here will be the same length as this segment right here. I've copied the length of that segment. And the last construction we're going to do is copying an angle. I want to make an exact duplicate. Really, I want to duplicate this angle measurement. So the very first step is to draw a line for which I'm going to create my angle and pick an endpoint somewhere on that segment. This endpoint is going to be the vertex. This is going to match up with this vertex right here. Very next step is to put your hard point of your compass at the vertex of the angle and sweep through both rays. Using that same exact measurement, you're going to come down here and you're going to make that same similar arc. Then, just like we made our parallel lines, I want to measure the distance between these two rays along this arc. So I'm going to put the hard point of my compass right here and measure this distance by making that mark right there through the vertex. and it should match up exactly. All right, you want it to go through that ray, and then using the exact same measurement on your compass, come down here and make a very similar mark. And that arc copies this arc right up here. Now I can simply draw the line that goes through my vertex point and the new point that I've made, and these angles should have the exact same measurement.